Hello, everybody. I'm very excited to be here. My name is Kai. I'm the CEO of Meet48. So we are not in infrastructure. We're not in DeFi. We are in entertainment, and we want to make Web3 fun. And a lot of people are talking about mass adoption in Web3. And for us, mass adoption is about bringing a fan base from Web2 to Web3 and combining the two. So what is Meet48? What do we do? Let's actually watch a video. All right, so there was a lot of content in that video, so it's because we do actually quite a lot. We are one of China's largest entertainment companies in Web2, making that transition now into Web3. And some of the things that we do is live entertainment and performances. We have been working with the SNH48 Idol Group for over 10 years now, doing the large-scale live performances and events. Also, talent management and idol cultivation is something else that we were working on for the last 10 years, where we manage over 300 performing talents. Game development and operations, we operated one of the most popular social games in the Chinese market called Audition. Film and TV production, we produce and invest in some of the largest C-dramas that are for streaming OTT platforms like Tencent, iQIYI, Youku, and Netflix. And fan community monetization. Now, this is really the bread and butter of our Web2 business, where we generate over $250 million a year. And we are looking to bring all of that into Web3. So Meet48, we are an idol cultivation and development platform. Now, what do I mean by that is, now you might be familiar with idol cultivation. Now, it's the process where you identify people with talent and then you train them to become performing idols. Now, we are taking that entire model, all the training courses, and we're putting that onto Web3 so that anybody with the dream of becoming an idol will have the opportunity to train themselves, upload their training video as content onto our platform for the fan community to watch and vote on. Fan community engagement and monetization, like I said, our voting events currently take in about $30 million per event, and we have 5 large voting events a year. And once again, we are providing new tools so that the fan community will be able to make those decisions through Web3 on our dApp, and that they would take over the role of the management company so that we could give the control of the idols to the fans. Virtual idol creation performance. Now we have created a virtual idol development kit, an AI tool that will allow users to create their own virtual idols. Integration of live events, media, entertainment, and Web2 is where we are currently partnering with some of the largest media companies in East Asia and Southeast Asia to produce content that will integrate Web2 with Web3 for streaming in mainstream media. A multi-platform audio entertainment ecosystem is something that we're creating in conjunction with various different platforms to spread the idea of idol entertainment. Now, we have been doing this for about a year and a half, and we've identified some of the hurdles currently that we face in Web3. For example, user behavior. Now, people talk about transitioning users from Web2 to Web3 and the difficulties involved. And for us, it's really about keeping user behavior as original as possible so that the transition isn't a huge step. For us, that means customizing the experience and releasing new functionality as modules. Content supply. Now, there is a lack of content right now in Web3, and we are remedying that through incentivized interactions and UGC. And like I said, the entire process of idle cultivation will be creating new content for the user base to consume. Media reach. It's very important for Web3 to reach out to the greater public. And by creating new media experiences, ones that would combine Web2 with Web3, we will be able to reach a larger audience. And real user demand. Now, we believe that real user demand involves real user interactions. And for us, that's by having sustainable events through idle cultivation. Now, you might be asking yourself, how receptive are people of idle cultivation in Web3? So we held a trial voting event on OpenBNB just last August, and we had a total active user on-chain addresses of 717,000, with a single-day peak at 537,000, which is 11 times the social category. So there's definitely interest from the fan community to be a part of the Web3 community. And transactions for a 30-day period, it was a total of 33.24 million, with single-day peak at 2.82 million transactions, which is 18 times the average for all social categories. And we did pretty well, and DAPBay was #1, and also we did pretty well for, overall, #2 on BNB chain. So there's definitely user interest. But you might be asking yourself, what are these large idle voting events? So here's a short video of what those are like. So these are the events that we hold, and starting next year on August 2nd, we will be holding the largest idle cultivation voting event in Hong Kong, along with the 5 currently already established idle voting events that's already a part of the SNH48 brand. And now, with virtual idols, we have created an AI model that allows the user to create their own virtual idols. And also, another video. So that's a virtual idol concert. It's something that we worked on in collaboration with the SNH48 group. And right now, what we're making it possible is for users to create their own virtual idols by taking pictures of themselves on their phone. And then they will be able to actually partner up with different users from around the world to create their own virtual idol group and then make their own virtual idol concert. And through that, we will allow users to create their own virtual idols. They'll be able to interact, to create interactive virtual idol performances. There will be IP licensed virtual companions, which is something else that we're currently working with SNH48 Group. And through our LLM, you'll be able to create songs and dances through text prompts, as well as there will be virtual performance competitions and shows, which we're creating with the large media companies in Southeast Asia. And there will be incentivized idle content creation, and the communities that create idols that generate revenue, they will have ownership of those idle IPs. And lastly, we are also on the TON network. TON is a great way for us to reach into markets that we wouldn't necessarily have regular access to. And also, it's a great way for us to create mini games that revolve around idol cultivation and how talent management companies work. And we are actually doing some very exciting things in the next few months, so you guys should really, keep an eye out for us. Thank you very much.